Good night, everyone. Welcome to tonight's edition of the Almost Daily Shush. I am happy to say that I have lived to fight another week without any lawsuits against me. Again, to my own surprise. But buckle up once again, because I will be taking you on another slanderous, ridiculous, shushtacular ride. On Sunday night, Belizeans were treated to a once-in-a-lifetime event with the super blood wolf moon lunar eclipse. Belizeans all over the country pulled out their 2-megapixel flip phones to try to catch a picture, and hardly any of them came out as expected. Well, just about half of the country enjoyed this once-in-a-lifetime event that has not happened since last year, and that will not happen again since next year. But the other half of the nation didn't enjoy it, especially two prominent local gangs. The first was the Ghost Town Crips, who issued a release saying, open quote, "Breads, we know the ways to we time for the watch no Blood's Moon." These are straight Crips. And even though this Blood's Moon come out just once in a blue moon, we no roast our breads. Link we when the sun blue. Close quote. And the second was the People's United Party, who too issued a press release saying, open quote, "This is just another example of the UDP wasting public financing, as if the Petro-Carib Pibil Fest wasn't enough. The UDP administration is using Taiwanese funds to paint the moon red in an attempt to trick the Belizeans once again. This is now a super blood moon. This is our red bukut moon. We call on the BNTU to strike." End quote. Now, imagine that. This once-in-a-lifetime event, the cause havoc. So, thank goodness, this blood moon will only occur about 4 billion times more. And in more moon blues, we have some very disturbing news to report. We are told that Muffles College had their attorney send a letter to the moon suggesting that it get some decency and stop revealing itself. This letter was motivated when persons posted pictures of the naked moon all over Facebook, much to the school's distaste. We read pieces of the letter, and one line that stood out was, "We are disappointed in the choice of color of the moon's nudes and its vulgar, slow-motion striptease. This is blatantly against our anti-red light district policy." Many have pointed out the school's hypocrisy and sexism, with one person saying, "I bet that if it was the son's naked pictures, they wouldn't have said anything." Viewers, by now you might have heard that Chester Williams, who was acting commissioner for many months and acting celebrity all his life, has been named the new commissioner of police. Folks, Compal Chester, not to be mistaken with Compo chicken, a delicacy, is already up to ambitious things. This week, he made the commitment to keep this year's murder count below 100. Methods he discussed included asking the gangs very nicely to behave, making sure nightclubs only play bachata and 90s R&B, and he committed to calling potential killers and asking them to kill people on Fortnite instead. Compal Williams also asked the media to support his goal by reporting less murders. In his proposal, he suggested that weekend murders be disregarded and that the cutoff time for reportable murders be 8 p.m. out district and 3 p.m. for Belize City. As a final option, and to be used only as a last resort, the compol committed to keeping below his target number, even if it means I have to shorten the year to just 4 months. We wish him the best. And speaking of police department, last week after the former commissioner was fired, he was forced to attend a handing over ceremony. So basically, he had to give Chester Williams his uniform, boots, frequent flyer miles, and even his credit card. But the former Commissioner Wiley gave more than that. He also gave his sad story. Check it out.
Those who have wronged me know who they are. I want to let them know that I have forgiven them because I am first and foremost a spiritual person. To those officers who are gloating or prancing or crowing and gleeful as if they have won the Super Bowl or the lotto, I say to you, do not be, because unlike you, my book is already written.
I guess it's safe to say that somebody catch major feelings. I bet that if he was this feisty in the fight against crime, he would have still got a job. But that just goes to prove the popular saying, you never know where you got till you gone. It made news last week when a trio of men were arrested after they were caught with a device used to scam credit cards. The police, we are told, conducted a very sophisticated sting operation to track down the men, since this crime is seriously condemned in Belize. And when I think about it, they never had to go through so much just to steal Belizean money, you know. Maybe they could have made us ask, because that is what some scammers did last week through text, asking people to send their Scotiabank account number and PIN number. And hundreds of Belizeans fell for it. We Belizeans kind of generous if you think about it. And according to one of the high-ranking police officers, when I call no name, he held a thief intervention session with the men and had a heart-to-heart with them, telling them, if you want to be a thief in Belize, at least do it the right way. Sell monthly raffles or join politics. So, kind of look out for the United Scammers Alliance coming to a constituency near you. And in my final shush for tonight, we turn to Cabinet, who this week announced that they are unanimously agreeing that Belizeans should vote yes to go to the ICJ. This breaking news came as a surprise to all 0 Belizeans born on February 30th, who didn't know what the government's position was. Cabinet also used the release to inform the public of other not-so-breaking news, such as vital statistics that still are a vital disaster. It takes 10 years to get your land title, and the most significant of all, Botes is an illegal border crossing, except on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And for more breaking news, I need to announce that we will be going for our first commercial break for tonight. But we'll be right back with more, so stay tuned. Good night, viewers. Welcome to your favorite part of the night's shush, Bex O'Clock. We have some more epic Bexness in store, so let me get right into it. Folks, and I like give free advertisement, but I can honestly say that BTL degenerate fast. I think the fastest thing in the world is how fast my phone credit finish, but for the internet, faster than that. Notwithstanding this, I guess there is still room for improvement, because someone had this to say. Okay, BTL, what's going on? So, I signed up for your Diginet service since October 29, 2018 and still no installation. I've called, texted, bird called, and smoke signal to almost every operator you guys have working, and all I keep hearing is, Miss, we are escalating your info to I don't know who, cause I am still waiting. Chaman, this a lone fool. Anyone have suggestions on which internet provider other than BTL is good? Thanks in advance. Alright, in truth, I hear that they just had too much people that apply for their new service. But that's another point. How dare a big company like BTL ignore people's smoke signal? That's inappropriate. Worse, they just donate a fire truck to San Pedro. So one would assume that the company takes smokes and fires seriously. So ma'am, I really hope your complaint get escalated faster than your stress levels, and I hope they de-escalate your phone bill for the first month. You deserve it. Moving on. Viewers, last week we talked about how Bex Belizeans bex towards customer service reps. Well, just so you know, customer service reps have Bexness at their own. We received this Bex submission. I working in a customer service in a call center for some real dumbass people we can't make their mind up or try to get on your nerves. If their thing not get there in like 5 minutes, then people need to grow up and try to have patience. The least people could do is to raise a person pay to let them feel more better for the amount of stress they have to go through. Damn, miss. I had two major hopes in this world. One, I hope you get a raise, because you are obviously passionate about it. But number two, more important, I hope this is not how you talk to your customers on the phone. Imagine poor Betty Sue from Kentucky get through to your line asking for help with her life alert. I figure it went something like this. Miss, you need to stop press the button every minute. Yes, we get it. You're alive. We figured that from the first time I press the button. That who are you? I bet you your age will be the rake for Bolida tomorrow. Bye. Seriously though, I hope you'll get a raise. Ladies and gents, I know the year young, but they're already that time on Bexness once again. It's the return of the food Bexness. Check this one out. But that way the I buy tacos from a lady dog, and this is the way I get. Yes, I paid for Sosa 30. The lady located in front of the hospital, one Lee White shed. This grace. Alright, that completely ridiculous and inexcusable. If I eat one real tacos and wipe my mouth with a napkin, I swear the napkin would still have more tacos meat than this Sosa 30. I can't understand how some of the tacos vendors don't have any decency. But from the time you could roll the tacos thin like a toothpick, you have to know the tacos empty inside. The person who posts this and the 10,000 Belizeans who eat tacos every day all deserve to be Bex. Now, it's been a while since we discussed Belize's favorite Bexness, Vital Stats. The year is still basically new, but apparently Vital Stats still up to the same old, same old. Someone posted this. I've seen so many posts on Facebook circulating in regards to Vital Statistics, and even though I shared some bad experience with them in the past, I've tried to overlook these instances. But today, they took it way too far. I'm not only referring to the long, ridiculous wait time, which, by the way, consumed my entire day, just to get a printed copy of a birth certificate that was printed upon giving a receipt that I applied for more than 2 weeks ago. But to the most pressing issue, the unprofessional and totally unacceptable behavior of their employees. I'm referring to the security guard and the gentleman which was in charge of correcting name changes, who has absolutely no kind of PR, chasing people like animals. So, another lady that was there since 8 o'clock this morning was given a ridiculous service number which she inquired about, being that she was in the set of the first individuals that arrived. But when she confronted the security and asked why she was given such a number, she was rudely disregarded by him. So she asked again, and the security response was, because of your mouth, nobody will get no number, and pursued on to verbally attack her, referring to her as bitch, jackass, and which was completely unacceptable and uncalled for. I believe the security job is to maintain law and order within the environment, not cause it. All right, that unacceptable. No matter who you are or where you call from, you can agree that this don't make any sense. Vital statistics are like the neighborhood pot liquor where they run and tear up everybody garbage and spread fleas. Belizean they complain about Vital sat from before George Price and my Prime Minister. And I guess they will continue complain until we start build skyscrapers. And to me, they have the easiest job. Somebody ban, register there. Somebody dead, register their dead. Somebody say Belize, that for Guatemala, change the spelling of their name and put their birthday as February 31st. It's that easy. But once again, I have to say, when it comes to vital statistics, all 400,000 plus Belizeans begs. And that's all I have for you for today. I hope you enjoyed all this tasty Bexness that I served up today. Remember, if you have Bexness that someone's bothering you, let it out. Send your Bexness to our Shush hotline via WhatsApp at 636-36, or send a message to our Facebook page, Colorblind Multimedia. We're now going for a very short commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Good night, and thanks for tuning in to another edition of our news by yours truly, Patrice Assad Showman. Folks, in 2015, a man in Illinois was fixing a part on his car when a concerned resident, misinterfering Betsy She, called police to report what she thought was a robbery. Police fly to reach the scene and arrested the man. Well, this week, the man was awarded over $1 million as compensation for the incident. Belize really need to adopt some of their futuristic way of doing things, man. 4 years ago, I had a chicken from Chonsan and the delivery man had dreads. Well, my interfering neighbor may think that a woman and she gonna tell her things that I had sweetheart when nothing never goes so at all. So, as you know, my relationship gone down the toilet since then, and I not even get a copper in compensation to my damage, to my reparation, and characterability. Moving on though. The past 2 weeks, I've been telling you that China they do wonders on the moon right now. Well, Mr. Jealousy, President Trump, say he want to do it bigger and better. This week he pledged unlimited money for a space force that will visit Mars. Me, I don't know immigration, financial, nor engineering expert, but I find this questionable. The president can even get money for build a wall between US and Mexico, but he want to find money for build a bridge between Earth and Mars. I put this right in the category of economonoism. And I highly doubt that this one get done. And in a little bit of sad news, Mexico reported that 2018 was their most deadliest year in history, with over 30,000 murders. That's almost 100 murders per day. I wouldn't be surprised if a neighboring country suddenly decides to build a wall, or if Belize sent Chester Williams to go be their commissioner of police and save the day. Good luck, neighbors. Moving on now. We go to Iran, where a journalist who is a whistleblower was arrested and charged for false reporting and insulting entities. A lot of people believe that them authorities just to try suppress the freedom of speech and that then they try humbug the media. But just imagine that true and that such a measure would be used in Belize. A whole bunch of people would have dead jail, and even more would have get hit with then $40,000 fines to report the fake news. The other day, I see a so-called news station on Facebook announced that PM Barrow resigned and that Super G will take over Belize. And some people even think that not be true. So this is a very delicate matter, and I just hope they get it right. Folks, in my final foreign news for today, we go to Venezuela. There is no other way to say it other than that Venezuela is in a crisis. President Chavez died and left behind a strong, rich country, but the new president has been struggling since, and the country just start go back way. People have to thief medicine and food, and many they move out. Well, things get even more heated this week when the opposition leader declared himself the new president, and he gets support from America, who also recognize him as the president of Venezuela. In an unexpected move, President Maduro retaliated by recognizing Hillary Clinton as the real president of America, which led to the announcement that a wall will be built around Venezuela, and that Petrocarib will pay for it. Fit for that. But anyways, folks, all this presidential hocus pocus, they confused and tired me. So that's it for today. As usual, thanks for joining me, and until next time, bye-bye.
Folks, as usual, it saddens me to announce that we're done here for tonight. However, you can catch us on Facebook and Instagram at Colorblind Multimedia. And if you see me walking the streets, don't be afraid to stop and take a picture with me and hashtag the Almost Daily Shush. You just might win a prize. And as I mentioned last week, family and friends not included. And if you have any Bexness to report, send us a WhatsApp at 636-8836. Until next week, good night.